Thank you, Ed, and thank you, everyone, again for joining and participating in our first event. So many of you that have not attended an event like this or a LaserWrap event, we try to make it very interactive. So one of the things we do is we get rid of paper. We are trying to do that in the industry, so we try to mimic that in our conference. So many of you may have noticed that there's no paper agenda. We do have a lot going on, and we have some space that you guys need to move around in. So what we need you to do is download the app for our agenda and our guidebook. And it's really serving two purposes for that. One, it's to help you know where to go, when to be certain places, what speakers are there. But more importantly, for our event, we're asking that you use the feedback button. This is our first event that's facing advisors, and we'd like to get some feedback on the overall feel of the conference, the structure of the conference, the content, the speakers. So we would like feedback. In order to do that, you have to use our app. So if you need help with getting the app, feel free to go over to the LaserWrap booth that's right out the door. We'll get you set up. Registration's at the front. They also will be able to assist you in getting up and running on Guidebook. You can find it at guidebook.com if you're not using a smartphone, and you can look for the guide, AdvisorCon. If you go into your mobile phone, if you go into your smartphone, you can go into the App Store and look for LaserWrap Events. If you look for LaserWrap Events, you're going to go ahead and see AdvisorCon listed under our events when you install. So again, we ask you to be as interactive as possible. We would like a lot of feedback. We will also be posting content. So all the presentation that you're going to be seeing, you're going to have available the speaker information, our sponsor information for the sponsors. You're going to have that information available to you as well during the conference as well as after the conference. So again, it's very important that you use that resource as part of the conference. We invite you to take time and learn the softwares that are in their back. Maybe you have a similar software as part of your platform today. Maybe you're not using a platform. Maybe your firm's not using the platform. So invite you to go back and learn, what they do, whether it's Riskalyze, whether it's a paperclip, maybe some that are not familiar to you. Go back and learn how it will help you grow your practice and grow your business. Because your business is your business. You have to adopt and use technology to keep pace nowadays. So we're inviting you to share the experience with us. So after this first session, we're going to have the introductions. If you notice through the guidebook, we're going to introduce you to all the sponsors that are here and the partners that are here. They're going to introduce themselves. We'll have a great presentation during lunch. After the sessions in here and the presentations in here, we're going to go down to the Miranda room, which is down the hall and on the left-hand side. And in there is where we're going to do the in-depth training. So anywhere in the agenda that you're seeing, the Miranda room, that's going to be down the hall here and to the left. And we invite you to go in and be interactive. This is a conference for you, for us to get your feedback, and for us to give you some great technology and advice in terms of what to select, how do partners work together, how does eSignature work with LaserWrap, how does eSignatures work with document imaging, those types of integrations. So we invite you to participate in the events. Again, if we're in this room, we're going to invite you to sit in the front. The meals will be done in here. Registration will be available. For those of you that didn't get ID badges, we're going to invite you to pick up your ID badges at registration. If you were given a temporary ID badge, we will have those available for you at the LaserWrap booth that's right out the door. Feel free to pick those up at lunch, and we went ahead and printed those out for you. So at this time, we're going to go ahead and we're going to invite the first speaker up. We're going to go ahead and start it off, and hopefully you guys have a great conference. Again, my name is Trinidad Menora. I'm the host, so if you have any questions or need anything, feel free to reach out to me and walk up to me. If not, just come by and say hi. I see a lot of new faces that I have not had a chance to meet, so feel free to introduce yourself and say hello.